In this lecture, I am going to explain on fundamentals of data analytics. You observed in the previous lecture, I explained only introduction class, but however, I want to continue with the fundamentals of data analytics, which can be considered as part of lecture 2. What happens in white? What happens in white using data analytics? Data analytics plays significant role in these things: business operations, decision making. In this lecture, I am going to mention real-time examples. Business operations means what? Suppose if you consider any nationalized bank, what they are just doing in business hours only. That means they are operating customer transaction. Customer will request something. Accordingly, bank staff member will act on that, and decision making is very important. Whenever certain right decision takes place, then definitely productivity will be more accurate, and it also improves the quality. If you take any wrong decision, it doesn't benefit anything. So decision making plays an important role in marketing. And one more thing, if you take proper decision in anything, suppose you are having some same product with different features. How you prefer? If you are having more feature, then only your fall eventually it will fall in right decision. Then what happens in this scenario? The one which is having more feature will be chosen. Suppose you are going to the mobile showroom to buy new mobile. Suppose you found two same company models, but price varies, and the features having more thing will be considered. Here, what you observed, it has multiple approaches, dimensions, and diverse techniques. So, what happens in this scenario? You need to approach different architecture, different attributes, and different techniques. So whenever you apply suitable technique only, then definitely data analytics plays vital role. You need to analyze the data. Based on this only, you can analyze the data. Next one, data and information are unpredictable. Most of them will confuse the difference between data and information. Here, both are unpredictable, which cannot be predicted. If you observe in this, you need to apply trends, pattern information. So, in data analytics, suitable trends and suitable patterns will be applied information. What are the example of trends? Trends means advances. You need to apply advanced techniques. In data analytics, advanced techniques can be chosen as machine learning techniques and sentiment analysis, like taking opinion of different thing, and different patterns also can be applied. Why patterns should be applied? Because if you want to analyze the data, certain patterns should be applied, certain attribute measure should be applied. And last, information. What is information? Suppose if you having any product data, if you want to process the data, information can be obtained. That is the main reason data and information are unpredictable. Based on these three aspects. And next one, if you do like this, your profit will be increased. When profit will increase, if you are having more productivity, so your level of marketing is high. So here profit increase can be observed, and also whatever requirements given with along with resources, if you utilize that resources, definitely you will get good result. That means you are utilizing the good resources. And next one, you are just improving managerial operations. Managerial operations means What you can take example here again. Suppose if you take an example in bank, customer approach the bank person. What happened? They are just operating according to the customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction plays an important role in managerial operation. Here, some improvement can be measured and quality should be produced. Take one case study on accounting. If you work on accounting, how you work accounting, if you take Excel sheet or if you take any calculator or any notepad, and so many are there, and just some data will be provided by some organization. In this scenario, some data will be produced according to the values given, and also it can be measured with monetizing value. So here what happens, it is difficult to track cash flow using the traditional accounting system. Yeah, obviously, because it is very difficult to track cash flow whenever in traditional accounting system there, because no software tool ready and no technique advances. So it is very difficult. Why these question marks mentioned here? These are problems we need to solve, and accurate and dependable solution should be obtained. Yeah, definitely, because if you don't get accurate and dependable solution, what happens? Definitely quality will be reduced and your profit will not be improved. And inventory, you need to hold. Inventory means what? Like bills, stock, stock advances, inventory data. And in what is our next one? Invoices. Invoices means bills. Suppose if you want to buy a washing machine, new washing machine. If you buy washing machine, they'll give one bill. In that some warranty will be there. Within this period, if any problem there, we are going to service. So that is the main advantage of invoice. If anything get overdue, it should be within overdue only service will be done. Otherwise, no service. Again, you need to pay. And coming to the third figure, here dollar is there. What is the meaning of that cash? How much cash is tied up in work? Yeah, whenever you work any for anything, definitely they'll pay you one cash, and it plays a vital role in organization, particular organization. And how long does it take to get cash from the customers? That also we need to predict. It plays an important role in predictive analysis. And next one, tax. So many are know, you know what is you're paying tax, like GST and everything. You're paying extra. You're monitoring here. Here difficulty in tracking smaller expenses such as one-time government taxes and regular taxes. So tax means you are paying extra. For everything tax is there. Income tax, everything. You need, like within timeline, within deadline, you need to pay the tax. Suppose if you are not having resources, proper resources, and you are not having sufficient funds, some problems will arise. So it is very difficult to analyze the data. It should be solved. Lot of resources should be provided, and also suitable funds should be there. Then only we can analyze the data. If any incomplete or inaccurate information, it is very difficult to predict the data. So these two should be provided properly. Then only the problem will be solved. As continuation of this, it is difficult to interpret and analyze the financial reports. Why? You are not having complete data. Your data is missing. Then how you can interpret? No formula, no analyzing. Everything will be difficult. Why I am all explaining this? These are nothing but problems. These are nothing but problems. Every time problem is there, you need to analyze the data and interpret the data. That is your role. This coming to this one, process improvement and risk management. In middle, some person is just checking the data. He is analyzing the data, how the process involved, and if anything there procedures, you need to improve the data, and anything risk associated with, you need to identify the risk. Yes, everywhere risk is there. Whenever you are working anything, anywhere risk is there. We need to manage the risk. We need to solve the problem in a tackle manner, careful manner. So for this reason, what are required? Proper decision making, and accountants also play a vital role. They can manage the data, they can interpret the data, and first thing they will store the data. Everything depends on the decision making. Decision making is very important in data analytics. Then only some business can be performed. Or I will take an example: auditors, tax accountants, investment advisors. Auditor means what you will do. Suppose you are just paying income tax every year, IT returns. Just you are approaching auditor. Auditor will take care of your bill and approve this one. What is the main role of auditor? He can manage, he can analyze, and can verify data. He's verifying who, what auditor verify the data. Suppose you are approaching auditor. What auditor will verify? Your data. Whatever you are providing, your data will be verified. After doing this, what will happen? You will get lesser risk and also correct, accurate information. That is the main role of auditors. But what is the main role of tax accountants? For this reason, you need to use data science to analyze the complex taxations. We cannot guarantee that taxation is very simple. Sometimes calculations, uh, tax, complex taxation will arise. For this reason, you need to apply advanced techniques related to data science, management of data, and also foster investment decisions. So, as decision making also plays a very vital role in this. What about the investment advisors? Investment advisors here also same thing, data science techniques, advances of data science, and also at the same time, advisor always explains to the customer. He brings the opportunities. Advisors bring opportunities to customer because advisor is looking for good profit. Okay, let us see the overview of data analytics. What is data analytics? In the first lecture, I explained what is data analytics. However, will give some accurate, precise definition. Data analytics is the process of examining and analyzing raw data sets. Yeah, definitely, because you need to examine data. You need to analyze the data. How much data is flowing? You need to understand the data. Based that on only you can draw conclusion. You can draw conclusion in a single sentence. And also at the same time, you need to interpret data. Why you should interpret the data? You need to obtain the information. How you will derive more information? Based on the statistical techniques. You have to the mathematical equations. Then only you can derive more information. At the last, what will happen? You can improve the business, products, and services. For some lectures, it will be like these real-time examples. After some time, I will demonstrate more practically, like visualization, in how data warehouse and data mining one use Weka tool. And like that, we can see many things. Please bear theoretically for fundamentals for some time. I will get back with practical within few lectures. Who use data analytics? Data analytics mainly is for data scientists and also researchers. Why they are doing? They are using different mathematical equations, statistical techniques in scientific field. They are just maintaining suitable architectures and principles, right? That is the important aspect in this. How the data analytics process flow. We need to follow suitable procedures. First one, you need to define goals, and next one you need to identify measurable metrics. Here, what is metric? Maintaining high performance. High performance is required. And next one, listing, collecting, and extract data from sources. Here, what is the meaning of this? First, you need to gather the data. You need to maintain the data. You need to store that one. And based on that, you need to extract the data. From what is all this is maintained from resources. And next one, explore and analyze data. You need to do research. Based on research, you can analyze the data. And the next one, you need to interpret and visualize data. You are just doing calculations and just you are giving diagrammatic representation of data. And last, you should infer data. You need to conclude data. How conclusion can be made? It is mainly dependent on the correct decision making. Yes, without decision making, you cannot proceed further. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. It's very very simple. First, you need to get thorough with fundamentals. Then only your practical will be totally understood what I'm saying. Please bear with one or two lectures like this only. Slowly, I'll come switch out to the practical session. Then you'll understand exactly what is happening. Keep continuing on this only for some time. Before ending this lecture, we need to understand the life cycle of the data analytics. So total 6 stages are there. First stage, you need to discover the data. Discovery of data, you need to first maintain the business domain. You need to understand where you are working in business technology, business organization, and based on only you need to assess. The assessment is checking. It is completely checked based on the available resources. And after that discovery, we need to prepare data. Preparation of data is highly essential because you need to execute, extract, load, and transform. You need to extract data, you need to load the data, and you need to transform the data. Understood now? After preparing data, what you have to do? You need to plan the model. That means proper planning is required in order to process a business. Proper planning is required. In planning only, you need to identify the techniques, identification of techniques, and data we should understand variables relationship. Why techniques should be applied? You need to process that. For processing, you need to plan the model. What about the next one? You need to build the model. Your planning is over. What you have to do? You need to implement the model. How you can implement? Based on testing, training, and production. That means you need here what is dependent. It is completely dependent on the particular data set. Suppose you selected weather normal as the data set. According to the weather only, everything will be determined. Whatever you determined attributes. The next one, results. How results can be communicated based on that key findings, business values. They need to connect the stakeholders. Stakeholders means customers. Here, good relations should be maintained between the business person and customer. And based on only communication result maintained. To maintain good relationship, definitely good marketing will be done. And next, last one, you need to operationalize final reports like which documents, codes, technical doc, everything will be delivered to the customer. Customer will receive the documents and he'll go through them and he can understand in an easy manner. That is about the analytics life cycle where it is very essential. This diagram is also very important. It gives lot of stuff on that. Keep watching the next lectures also. I will teach some more fundamentals, but if you neglect these fundamentals, you can't understand practical session. Without understanding technical terms, you are unable to understand practical activity. That is very sure. That's why you need to bear with some more 3 4 lectures like this only. I feel I think I'm boring you, but please try to cooperate with me. These coming days, definitely, I will demonstrate practically and I will make more my lectures very interesting. Keep watching, and I hope my data and this lecture benefits to you with some fundamentals where you got some idea. Thank you for watching, and if you are satisfied with my lecture, put like, and if you didn't subscribe, please subscribe without fail. And my channel consists of very useful videos. Keep watching. Thank you.